We in the middle of Cash State, nigga, in the middle of South Memphis, man. Feel what I'm saying? Like straight up, nigga.
If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking
nigga, all the kingpins of Memphis, nigga, they come from my side of town, nigga. South Memphis, nigga.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Damn. Got together, then that's my motherfucking brother.
They have vision, they have dreams and shit, but they don't put up no percentage or no effort trying to make that shit come to life. It's just like you being a workaholic, bro. It's like it ain't no telling where you end up in life. You know what I mean? Like you a workaholic and can't shit stop you or slow you down from getting your work done. It ain't no telling what you be in life.
Young Dolph, born Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. on July 27th, 1985, in Chicago, Illinois, was an American rapper, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Though born in Chicago, he was raised in Memphis, Tennessee, which became a central influence on his music and career. Memphis has a rich and complex cultural history, deeply rooted in music, food, and community, but it has also been impacted by drug-related issues, like many urban centers in the U.S.
God damn it, it's your boy Young Dolph. It's ignorant, everything, you know what I'm saying? We in the South right now, you know what I'm saying? You know you're in Memphis, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? South Memphis, you feel me? And Cash State to be exact. We could've went to the studio or downtown and done some of that old shit or done whatever, but really, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all where this shit really come from, where this shit really came from, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the whole movement right now, nigga, this shit, nigga, we rock and roll now. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about money, it ain't about us. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the big dogs, you feel me? Salute to Gotti, salute to my boy Juicy J, you feel me? We tripping, man, you know what I'm saying?
Memphis is known as the birthplace of blues, with legendary figures like B.B. King and Howlin' Wolf shaping its musical identity. It also played a crucial role in the rise of soul and rock and roll. Producing icons like Otis Redding and Isaac Hayes. In hip-hop, Memphis has had a major influence through artists like 3 6 Mafia, 8 Ball and the MJG, and later, Young Dolph and Key Glock. The city's raw, unfiltered sound has shaped modern rap with its dark, bass-heavy beats influencing mainstream trap music. A voice from the streets, a heart full of ambition, and a spirit that couldn't be tamed. Young Dolph wasn't just a rapper, he was a movement. This is the story of a man who turned pain into power, independence into an empire, and left a legacy that will never fade. Raised by his grandmother, young Dolph grew up in the rugged streets of South Memphis, witnessing the struggles that would shape his music and mentality. Life wasn't easy. His parents battled addiction, and he quickly learned that survival meant thinking differently.
Staying out here too late. My grandma used to be like, come home, be home before dog. Summertime shit get dog about 8:30, damn near 9 o'clock. Nigga be damn near 12 o'clock coming to the house. Had to sacrifice getting a whooping every day. Even doing right round the corner over my auntie house, my cousin house, like that shit was crazy. I remember they first got security in the hood. When niggas ran them boys' ass, I was like, niggas was shooting at their ass, they couldn't even stay over here. They were like, hell no.
Grandma, the lady who y'all talking about, Adam A. Rest her, man. Bless her soul, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to grandma. Bro. Put him on that game.
To this day, bro, I use everything she told me and taught me to live my life, how I want to live my life. That's how I got everything I got. That's how I put stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't care about money, but I know it's important because I got to take care of me and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And not literally just take care of them, but like show them the way, guide them, and keep shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, bro, I was 13. I taught myself how to cut hair. You know what I mean? I started cutting both of my little brothers here. I got 2 little brothers. Man, we living with this old lady. I'm looking at her, bro, like, she old. It's only so much she can do. It's only so long she gonna be around.
Right.
I'm like, dawg, I gotta figure it out. Cause she kept telling her, on it's like she kept telling me, and she was hard as hell on me, bro. I used to think my grandma was the meanest person in the world. Not the meanest lady in the world, the meanest grandma. I used to think she was the meanest person in the world.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Real talk, like, bro, I just knew she was. I'm like, bro, I'm the only person in the world go through this type of shit. Like, bro, they can't go outside until after 6 o'clock when the sun go down. God damn, grandma, I'm already black as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? What it's gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, she was just on a nigga. You know what I mean? Bro, I told myself I had to cut her. I'm like, man, bro, I gotta, shit, I be wanting shit. Like, grandma gonna get a nigga. She gonna cook. We gonna have something to eat. You know what I mean? But, man, it's 3 of us, bro. Like, shit, we want snacks and shit at school.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm sick of wearing the same pair of shoes. I'm sick of borrowing my cousin clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm sick of, like, we was just, man, we was, it's like, bro, we were, the main thing, bro, we was just super blessed. We had that old lady in our life, and bro, and she just gave us the game. Like,
Young Dolph often rapped about the realities of street life, including hustling and the struggles that came with it. But he was also very strategic about how he portrayed his past. While he acknowledged being around the street hustle in Memphis, he always emphasized his transition into music and business as his way out. Young Dolph's rise from the streets of South Memphis to becoming one of hip-hop's most successful independent artists wasn't just about talent, it was about hustle, strategy, and a mindset that separated him from the rest. He didn't just rap about the street life, he learned from it and used those lessons to build an empire. Growing up in South Memphis, Dolph saw the drug game up close. His parents battled addiction, and he was raised primarily by his grandmother. This environment taught him two things early on. Survival depended on hustle. There were only a few ways to make it out, and for many young men, hustling drugs was one of them. Independence was key. Watching others fall into the traps of the streets made him realize he had to think differently if he wanted real success. In several interviews, Dolph mentioned that while he was around the hustle, he quickly realized the long game wasn't in the streets. It was in ownership and control. Dolph's breakthrough wasn't just because of his rapping ability, it was because of his business mindset. Instead of waiting for a label deal, he applied the same hustle mentality from the streets to his music. Investing his own money, he funded his own mixtapes, pressing CDs and selling them hand-to-hand like a product on the block. Building his own network, he moved like a self-made boss, distributing music in different cities and creating his own demand. Not relying on labels, unlike many artists who signed deals early, he refused to let anyone own his work. This decision made him millions in the long run. His 2008 mixtape, Paper Route Campaign, was the foundation of his movement, and from there, he kept building. Young Dolph built an impressive catalog of successful projects, proving his dominance as an independent artist. High Class Street Music Series, 2011-2015, a mixtape series that helped Dolph gain recognition in the underground scene. Standout tracks like Preach, from High Class Street Music 4, became a street anthem and put him on the mainstream radar. These tapes built his reputation as a self-made hustler and solidified his fan base.
Mother shit. But your first mixtape was hosted by DJ Scream, right? Now that's a DJ from Atlanta, correct? Right. How did y'all make that connection?
Oh, shit, I went to Atlanta. And I was like, I'm finna get ready to do it. I'm finna get ready to put together a real tape.
Right.
You know what I mean? Got beats from everybody, all the hard producers.
Zay Tobin too, right?
Yeah. Got a feature from 2 Chainz, features from 8 Ball, MJG. Got Drummer Boy that produced some beats. I just put together a hard ass project, and I was like, I'm finna get ready to give myself a real shot and really see what this shit finna do. And that shit was like an instant, like, you know what I mean? Like I pressed up, like the first order was 20,000. Gave all the CDs away, pressed up another 20,000.
Physical.
Gave all the CDs away.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
On your own.
Hell yeah, I'm on.
God damn it.
You know what I mean?
Damn it.
Like that was just my whole strategy. My whole thing was to just get myself super hot, super fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I pull up in my coop, my goddamn self, giving away my own shit. You know what I mean? So all of my boys know how dead serious I am. They like shit. That nigga, they see me doing this shit like, so they just as serious as I am. You know what I mean? So I think that's why that shit went like that, dog.
Young Dolph's beef with Yo Gotti and his label CMG, Collective Music Group, was one of the most well-known rivalries in modern hip-hop. It spanned several years and involved diss tracks, social media shots, and even real-life violence. Here's a breakdown of the feud. Dolph and Yo Gotti were both from Memphis but took different paths in the industry. Initially, they had no known issues. There were even rumors that Gotti wanted to sign Dolph to CMG. Dolph claimed he turned down Gotti's offer because he wanted to stay independent, which may have been the spark for their tension.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look at the lying pool.
Do you feel like all of that is over with?
Yeah, it's over with. It's a wrap. I'm not even thinking about it.
Why do they keep trying to make it a rap beef between you and Gotti, though? We had Gotti up here. He said he don't got no problems with you whatsoever.
He actually showed the last
text messages, how you sent positive words.
Man, when was that text message?
It was like
years.
It
was like years ago.
I only want to talk about it, really. I tell you the truth, like, I don't even want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if I talk about it and address anything about it, it'll be my last time even talking about it, period, because I'm sick of it. Because the whole situation is lame. Like, the group of people, everything is, it's not even in my category.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, it's like a text message from 2012. Like, I can't even keep up with a bitch from 2012. I ain't got no girl number from 2012. I ain't got a pair of shoes from 2012. I ain't, you know what I mean? But we respond to that, 2012. That's when Yo Gotti was trying to sign Dolph. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, text message showing y'all that's from all this back and forth for a year and a half, 2 years of, oh man, we need to sign Dolph. I said, no, I'm straight. I'm straight, bro.
You say you don't got no issues, though, whatsoever.
Man, he can't have no issues. I ain't got no issue with you. Like, bro, you don't, man, I done took care of people in his family, put money in their pocket. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't want to go too much into that, bro, because it's lame. No.
Without going back and forth, right? And I know you guys say there's no problem. Everybody says no problem. When's the last time y'all spoke? When could y'all get on the phone and have a conversation?
Mm-mm.
Because having a conversation doesn't mean either side is weak. It just means that you guys want to continue to the bread.
I'm sure you heard some of these songs.
Peacefully
but I'm sure you've heard some of these songs. Clearly there's something. You know what I mean?
Because you know bullets have no name.
Like you said, it is
and I don't want to see anything happen to nobody.
Exactly. Both of y'all are two cool individuals to me.
I don't know. I can't do I ain't finna be beefing and back and forth about no girl, bro. I'm not doing that. No.
So it's over a girl?
I'm sure you heard Young Dolph's song about it.
I remember all that.
Man.
How do we move forward, though, dog? That's what I want. And I asked Gotti the same thing. How do we move forward?
It ain't nothing to move forward from. Like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
Like I told him, like when I'm in the city, in your town, you guys' music is so big in the city.
Hey, y'all kings out there.
Like no, it's ridiculous. Like 45-hour sets to DJ playing songs, both sides. So it's like, damn, just to be able to coexist and do a project would be just something big for
I just can't respect it, bro. It's like, I'm just tell y'all the truth, man. I can't respect nothing like, it's like, the music cool, the money cool, all that. But if I don't respect you, if it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake and act like it's all good.
That's understandable.
Know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, I can't do it. Know what I'm saying? It's just like he got on here and he said, what he said? Something about, I guess it was something about a feature. Like, oh, he didn't do a feature or something for me, right?
Mm-hmm. He said he asked you asked him for a feature.
Listen, man, on my little boy and my little girl, man, he come to me talking about let him get on the song. Know what I mean? Why you want me to get on this song? So I'll send it to me. Send me the song with open verse. Know what I mean? Now if it was the other way around where I'm trying to do, you got to think this back in the day where I don't really even know the game to know nothing. All I was doing is just pulling up on everybody with a bag. Ask 2 Chainz, ask Gucci Man, ask Drummer Boy, ask Zaytoven, ask A-Boy, ask everybody. All of them got stacks from Dolph. I can't wait to pull up on you with whatever kind of book bags I was wearing back then. No, it was the shoulder bags everybody wearing now.
Yeah.
That's what I was pulling up on everybody with stacks in it. Know what I mean? I can't wait to pull up on a rapper that's popping and show, hey, look, how much money you want? And go in this bag with a 40 or 50 or 60, however, whatever I feel like carrying that day to give you the little money you want for the verse. Man, come on, but like stuff like that is lame. You know what I mean? On top of that, it's like the first time I even met little dude, his DJ called me. Hey, he want to meet you. He like, meet him at the studio, such and such, such and such. I'm like, okay, cool. Go over to the studio by myself. You know what I'm saying? He get to talking. He be like, his boy, like, his Dolph in here, y'all, such and such, all them crazy, such and such, such and such. He sick his whole team on me. You know what I mean? From his DJ to all his partners to his manager, the same manager you were talking about. On my mama, I respect the manager, the Pepper dude. His name Pepper. I respect him more than all of them. And he, too. The lame, too. You know what I mean? But guess what? When he was doing this back and forth trying to get me to persuade me in to go rock with them and sign with them, he was like, man, he keep asking me, man, you gonna sign with me? Like, man, you don't want to sign with him. You your own boss. You like, know what I mean? Cause you done been around me a whole month now, coming to my video shoots and just doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? Bro, I ain't tell him that. He told me this. So if your manager saying it, like, come on, dog. You know what I mean? So, no, this same conversation, go in the studio. First time, he had this artist named Zilla. You know what I mean? This was with him from the get-go when he started this brand that he got now. He ain't nowhere around now. The man tell me, he sent everybody out the studio, like, let me holler at Dolph. Like, man, you got your own everything, bro. You popping. You like, bro, you got the money, you got your team. You got this, you got that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, we can do this, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't like Zilla. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Zilla. You ain't like Starlito. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Starlito. I ain't gotta babysit you like them. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but it's my first time meeting you. You gonna really sit and downplay your artist and throw your artist up on the bus to try to persuade me in to come over there? So it's like a red alert the first time I met him.
You feel like
I can't
you're gonna say
respect
about
that.
me?
No, it's just, I can't respect that.
In 2016, Dolph started calling himself the King of Memphis, which Gotti and his camp saw as disrespectful. In 2016, young Dolph dropped his debut album, King of Memphis. The title was seen as a direct challenge to Yo Gotti, who had long been considered the biggest rapper from Memphis. At the time, Yo Gotti was already signed to a major label and had CMG, Collective Music Group, but Dolph was rising independently. Dolph repeatedly emphasized that he did it without a major label, which seemed like a shot at Gotti. Notable line: "How the fuck you the king of Memphis? You ain't from the city, you from North Memphis." Dolph referencing Gotti's background. Yo Gotti never responded directly in a song, but there were clear subliminals. His CMG artist, Black Youngsta, took offense and responded publicly. Black Youngsta pulled up in Dolph's hood, Castalia Heights, with guns on IG Live, claiming Dolph was a fraud. This marked the first real-life escalation of the beef.
Where you at? Where he at right now? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at?
Where you at,
Where he at? See the last back? You see me? Dolph at, cuz.
Where you at, dog?
Where you at? Where you at? We in Castalia right now. We just left the store. Where you at right now, dog? Where you at right now? Where you at? Where you at?
CMG, bitch.
Where you? I love Castalia, but I don't fuck with Dolph. Yeah, we don't fuck with Dolph. You fuck with Dolph, cuz? You fuck with Dolph, man. Yeah. Castalia love me, boy. You know what's going on, boy. I love Castalia. What's up, blood? What problem?
East side bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, big blood.
What's up? What's up, cuz? What's up, blood? What's up, cuz?
A whole lot of blood shit.
Big blood shit, YGB, man. Real talk. Nigga know what's going on, man. We out here like that. We in front of him.
Man. They just put me out.
Yeah, man, get what we do.
Thank Jesus, I'm legit, man. Thank you, Jesus, man. We good. You know what's going on, man. See what's going on.
OG shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You see how you get
Young Dolph responded to Black Youngsta on the track Ready, which was released in 2017 as part of his ongoing feud with Yo Gotti and CMG. Dolph's response to Black Youngsta on Ready. This song came after Black Youngsta had been publicly threatening Dolph and even pulled up in his neighborhood with guns. In Ready, Dolph mocked CMG and made it clear that he wasn't afraid of them. He called out Black Youngsta's loud and aggressive behavior, painting him as a pawn in the beef.
Any nigga that record when it's time for gangster shit, he the police. Facts. And I fucked your boss man, baby mama, same hotel.
Young Dolph's SUV was shot at 100 times, but he wasn't in it. Witnesses heard the shots here in Hollywood, and nearby security video captured a person running from an SUV.
I've heard about 9 pops, like, you know, pop, and then there was a series, and then it stopped.
Overnight development on a shootout.
100 shots.
100 shots fired in uptown Charlotte.
In Charlotte.
Man, Young Dolph just got to perform. Get somebody laying on him, man.
But I'm bulletproof.
Somebody hit the head on.
So fuck 'em. That's how I feel. I'm so real. I pray for my enemies. I'm everything you wanna be. So that's why you envy me. Shaking my head. It's Dolph. Yeah.
The 100 Shots Incident, 2017, Dolph fires back. In February 2017, Dolph's bulletproof SUV was shot over 100 times in Charlotte, North Carolina. Many suspected CMG involvement, especially since Black Youngsta was later arrested for the shooting but had the charges dropped. Dolph turned the incident into a power move, dropping the album Bulletproof, where the track list spelled out a message. 100 shots in Charlotte. But I'm bulletproof, so fuck them. Dolph's mentality. Instead of backing down, he used the attack as marketing for his music.
At the point, you and Young Dolph were starting to go back and forth. What was the cause of all that? Was that you just riding for Yo Gotti, or is it something more personal between you two?
Nah, one thing I don't do, bro. One thing I don't do. I'm the type of person, I'm a team player. So if Gotti was in a situation and I feel like somebody feels trying to take his life, you damn right I'm gonna ride. But with far as with Dolph's situation, Big Homie, he ain't have no problem with Dolph. He never told me his life nothing bad about Dolph. And like never, ever. Like if anything, he like what he doing. You know what I'm saying? So the thing was, it was a personal issue. You know what I'm saying? Me and homie had a personal issue. I got the phone call. Homie said that, and I'm like, damn, for real? So I ain't want to believe it. But when you turn around, so I'm like, boom, I'm like, man, fuck him, bitch ass nigga know what's up. So I turn around. Couple days later, I'm trying to really peep and see what's going on for real. Couple days later, this nigga come with a diss song. I'm like, hold on, this shit true. So that what made me really tee off. He came with the trouble to I run nigga ready. Red. Know what I'm talking about? He come with that junk, so he dissed me. So I'm like, damn, at that point, my tape finna drop in like 2 or 3 hours. So I ain't had no diss song about this man on my tape, bro. I was like, fuck that. I was looking at the house for the bad house. I left from there, went straight in to the studio, I done the verse, took one of my verses off the song, done the verse, and I put that motherfucker out. And I was scared folks weren't gonna like it because I had to rush it. I never got this song mixed, clean, master, none of this shit. I just did it and put a rough dry out. And that shit went, bro. I had to fight back. It was like, you hit me, I gotta hit your ass right back. You know what I'm saying?
Black Youngsta's Shake Some was a direct diss track aimed at Young Dolph, released in 2017 during their heated feud. This song came after Dolph's Play With Yo B, where Dolph dissed Yo Gotti and CMG, escalating the beef even further. Black Youngsta aggressively called out Dolph, mocking his claims of being bulletproof and independent. He referenced Dolph's diss track, shootings, and street credibility. The track was filled with threats and taunts, with Youngsta making it clear that the beef wasn't just for rap, it was real. Notable lyrics. You made me mad, now I'm finna shake some, implying retaliation for Dolph's disrespect. You ain't bulletproof, you might get hit up with this K, huh? Mocking Dolph's bulletproof truck after the 100 shots incident. You signed a deal, but you still lame, accusing Dolph of lying about being fully independent. How the fuck you king? You ain't never did shit, dismissing Dolph's King of Memphis claim. Black Youngsta was arrested in May 2017 in connection to the young Dolph Charlotte shooting, where Dolph's bulletproof SUV was hit with over 100 shots. The arrest and charges. Black Youngsta, real name Sammy Benson, turned himself into Charlotte authorities after a warrant was issued for his arrest. He was charged with 6 counts of discharging a firearm into occupied property and felony conspiracy. Police believed Youngsta and 2 other men rented the van used in the shooting. Black Youngsta denied involvement, claiming he was being set up. The shooting, February 2017. Dolph's bulletproof truck was shot over 100 times in Charlotte during CIAA weekend. The bulletproof armor saved his life, and he walked away unharmed. After the shooting, Dolph dropped the album Bulletproof, taking shots at his enemies. Case dismissed 2019. In 2019, all charges against Black Youngsta were dropped due to lack of evidence. His legal team argued there was no proof linking him directly to the shooting.
Artist was hit and seriously injured. Tonight, police say an ugly rivalry may be behind that shooting. Kick On Night's Crystal Cruz is live in Hollywood right now with the latest on this investigation. Crystal.
Hi, Jeff. Highland and Hollywood back open tonight. So is the Lowe's. But now we know who police want to talk to help fill in the blanks.
And I never had no budget because I got it up.
The LAPD now wants to talk with rapper Yo Gotti following a shooting in front of Lowe's Hotel in Hollywood.
The individual you've mentioned has been possibly identified as being involved in what took place earlier. To what degree, we have no idea at this point.
100 shots.
Another rapper, Young Dolph, in critical condition, shot several times in the body, and police say they have hotel security video they're now looking over.
In the video, an individual produces a gun, a suspect, and he fires toward the individual who was shot.
Detectives looking into the possibility of bad blood between rival rappers.
Details of the LA shooting, September 26, 2017. Dolph was shot multiple times outside the Lowe's Hollywood Hotel near Hollywood Boulevard. Reports say he got into an argument with Yo Gotti's entourage, which escalated into gunfire. Dolph was hit in the arm and torso but survived after undergoing surgery. He was reportedly in critical condition at first, but later recovered. Yo Gotti's associate arrested. Corey McClendon, a known associate of Yo Gotti, was arrested for attempted murder. However, he was released 2 days later without charges due to insufficient evidence. This further fueled speculation that the Dolph versus CMG beef had reached a deadly level. Dolph's response. Instead of backing down, Dolph used the incident as motivation, just like after the 100 Shots attack. He dropped the album Thinking Out Loud in October 2017, featuring songs like While You Here, where he reflected on life and survival. This was the second major shooting Dolph survived before his tragic murder in 2021. Each time, he turned the situation into fuel for his music, further proving his resilience and legendary status in the rap game. The murder of young Dolph on November 17, 2021, in Memphis, sparked widespread speculation about a murder-for-hire plot due to the nature of the attack and the individuals involved. Here's what's known so far.
The space rapper Young Dolph came to pay their respects, still in disbelief at this loss. They came to reflect at a memorial set up outside Makita's Cookies, where Dolph was shot and killed Wednesday afternoon.
I was in college when I was listening to him, and being independent and really standing your ground and believing in what you believe in and really representing for the people and yourself.
And now those same people want to see justice in his death. This post by the Memphis Police Department showing images of the gunman has been shared more than 85,000 times since it was posted 24 hours ago. Police say they came from surveillance video and show 2 suspects in a white Mercedes approaching the business and shooting Young Dolph several times. They're hopeful these photos will lead them closer to those responsible for his death, as his fans hope the community will allow police to investigate.
It just had to happen. The police gonna have to do their job. People root for street justice, but that's not gonna do anything because the violence is just gonna continue to grow.
But instead, honor the life and legacy of a growing star and all the good he tried to do for his community.
If somebody can just, do something positive and make something in remembrance of him and come forward and clear your conscience or whatever, but if not, whatever happens, it's gonna have to happen.
Big Juke, Anthony Mims, is Yo Gotti's brother and a key figure in CMG, Collective Music Group. He has been involved in CMG's business operations and has been seen alongside Gotti for years. Known for being street connected, he has been rumored to be involved in handling issues for CMG. The Dolph CMG beef and Big Jook's alleged involvement. Dolph had long-standing issues with Yo Gotti, claiming Gotti tried to sign him and got salty when he refused. Big Jook was always in the background of the CMG versus Paper Route Empire beef. Some people speculated that Jook held a personal grudge against Dolph due to the disrespect towards CMG. After Dolph was killed, Big Jook's name started surfacing in street rumors and social media speculation, viral videos, and alleged connections. A video surfaced of Big Jook allegedly dissing young Dolph at an event weeks before the murder. After Dolph's death, Jook was seen celebrating with CMG artists, leading some to believe he may have been involved. Hernandez Govan, the man accused of ordering the hit, is allegedly connected to certain Memphis circles that some believe lead back to CMG affiliates. The murder-for-hire theory and unconfirmed rumors. There have been rumors that Dolph's killing was a murder for hire, with speculation that someone high up in CMG could have funded or approved it. However, no official evidence has been presented linking Big Jook to the crime. Despite street talk, law enforcement has not charged or named him as a suspect. In a shocking turn of events, Big Jook was shot and killed in Memphis on January 13, 2024. He was leaving a funeral for another CMG affiliate when gunmen opened fire. Many believe this was retaliation for Dolph's murder, though there's no proof of that. Final thoughts. Was Big Jook involved? There's no official evidence linking Big Jook to Dolph's murder. His position in CMG and alleged street ties made him a target of speculation. His own death in 2024 has fueled more conspiracy theories, but no proven connection. Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop. Main suspect accused of being a shooter. He was a Memphis rapper with ties to CMG-affiliated artists, leading to speculation about a deeper connection. Johnson was previously in prison but released shortly before Dolph's murder, raising questions about who funded or influenced him. Cornelius Smith, co-defendant linked to the stolen getaway car. He was accused of helping plan and execute the murder. Hernandez Govan, the alleged mastermind, arrested in November 2022 and charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. Prosecutors claim he ordered the hit on Dolph, leading to theories that a larger figure was behind it. His alleged connection to other Memphis figures raised speculation that the murder was orchestrated as a hit job.
To the members of the public, if you don't think you're going to be able to not show any emotion during the reading of this verdict, I ask you to remove yourself now. There won't be, the court won't tolerate any outbursts of any sort from anyone. Can you bring me here?
Ready, Your Honor?
Yes.
The jury's now heading into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Four person. If you would stand and read your verdict, please.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. And we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of convicted felon in possession of a firearm as charged in count 3 of the indictment.
Thank you. Juror number 1, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 34, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 35, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 17, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 27, is that your verdict?
It is, Your Honor.
Juror number 33, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 25, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 44, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 23, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 28, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for your time and attention to this matter this week. Our system of self-government would not work without your service and sacrifice that you've made. Thanks again for your time and attention. You are excused.
Jurors excused.
Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop. Identified as one of the shooters, Johnson was arrested in January 2022. In September 2024, he was found guilty on all counts related to young Dolph's murder and subsequently sentenced to life in prison. Cornelius Smith. Also implicated as a shooter, Smith acknowledged during court testimony on September 23, 2024, that he and Johnson carried out the shooting after being promised a $40,000 payout each. Despite his admission, Smith still faces trial. Jamarcus Johnson, half-brother to Justin Johnson. Jamarcus pleaded guilty in June 2023 to 3 counts of accessory after the fact. In exchange, his conspiracy to murder charge was dropped. He agreed to testify against the other suspects and was sentenced to diversion, a program that allows for rehabilitation outside of traditional incarceration. Hernandez Govan, alleged to have ordered the hit on young Dolph, Govan was indicted in November 2022 on charges of first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. His trial date has been set for March 10, 2025. Young Dolph was more than just a rapper. He was a community leader, mentor, and philanthropist who gave back to his hometown of Memphis in many ways. Despite his street background and rap beefs, he was known for uplifting his people and making a real impact, giving back to schools and students. Annual Thanksgiving giveaways. Dolph donated turkeys and meals to families in need every Thanksgiving. $25,000 donation to Hamilton High School. His former high school received a large donation from Dolph to support students and programs. College tuition assistance. He famously gave away $20,000 to 2 Duke University students who were fired for playing his music at work. Scholarships for students. He set up scholarship opportunities for young black students, especially those in Memphis, helping families and local businesses. Gave away thousands of dollars to fans in need, often surprising them with financial help. Donated to single mothers and families struggling with bills, rent, and basic needs. Supported black-owned businesses, frequently shouting them out and buying from them to help boost their success. Investing in his community. Bought and gave away homes to families in need, helping people secure long-term stability. Encourage financial literacy and generational wealth, often telling young people to invest in real estate instead of wasting money on material things. Helped ex-convicts and at-risk youth by offering jobs, mentorship, and financial assistance. Uplifting young artists and entrepreneurs. Put on young Memphis rappers by signing and mentoring them through Paper Route Empire, PRE. Encouraged independent ownership in music, showing young artists how to make money without signing to major labels. Regularly gave out money, cars, and gifts to hardworking fans and struggling entrepreneurs. Leading by example. Remained independent, showing artists they could succeed without a major label. Always showed love to Memphis, giving back to the city that raised him. Promoted hard work, hustle, and perseverance, inspiring people to chase their dreams. His legacy lives on. Even after his passing, his family and Paper Route Empire continue his mission by giving back to Memphis. His legacy is about more than rap. It's about empowering the next generation. Young Dolph was a true hometown hero who used his success to change lives. What's your favorite thing he did for the community?
Dolph was really something special.
A real good guy gone too soon.
Rest in peace, young Dolph, my nigga. You're a legend. You did it. You did it for the city of Memphis.
Man, everything I known about you was always solid.
I can recall it when he brought him to the crib and we sat in the movie theater and just talked about life, relationships, fatherhood. We talked about everything, and he was so open, he was so real, he was so genuine, and he's gone far too quick.
Can imagine time that he had time to record music. If everybody got the same report, I just talked about, man, Doc be on the phone for hours and he did all these things. Like, you know, it's only 24 hours in a day. So how can bro have that much time to put that many smiles on people's faces? He had to be working overtime. He had to be having more than 24 hours in a day. You know, he must have didn't sleep or eat with the amount of pressure or impact that he had on not just Memphis, but everywhere he went. And that's how I know that bro was special.